Well, I think FMQ that shows what Russell Findlay's problem is. So he raised a good issue on the National Care Service, but then he opened himself up to an attack by John Swinney on his previous support for Liz Truss, which frankly was pretty naive, often when he said it back in 2022. And, Russell will want to be focusing on the future, but his opponents are always going to try and drag him back to the past, particularly his support for Truss, but also things like Partygate, Sunak's behaviour during the election campaign, and also Douglas Ross. So he's always going to have this monkey on his back. And I just think that regardless of how good he could be, the laws of political gravity are against him in the context of the 2026 election. Because if you think of every devolved election since 1999, there's only really been one centre-right party, and that is the Scottish Conservatives. There's been a multitude of centre-left parties. This time around, the Scottish Tories have probably got competition for the first time ever in a Holyrood election with Reform, who don't really have any sort of presence up here, yet hammered the Tories in a hell of a lot of constituencies, the general election, and the polls show them making quite a significant breakthrough in less than 18 months. So I think just a combination of people's distaste for the Conservatives at this moment in time, plus Reform probably not fizzling out by the time of the 2026 election, means that Russell Findlay's got the toughest job of any Scottish Tory leader since the history of the Scottish Parliament. That's my take. I just think that the odds are well and truly against him, and I'm not sure what he's got in him to turn that around. I just think that he's swimming against the tide.